Hello everyone, my name is Kayla. Welcome back to my channel for this quick crow flow. Today we are going to be working with 2 blocks. Put them up on the tallest setting up at the top of your mat. If you don't have blocks, you can grab something like a sturdy Tupperware, anything that you can actually rest quite a bit of weight on. Make sure that it's sturdy. We will be doing a lot of shoulder and core strength as well as a lot of compression work, which is hugging the front body to back body, deep pelvic floor work. This will help you to fly on your hands in crow. Even if you're brand new to arm balances, this sequence will be totally accessible for you. This is something I actually used on my wife that got her to do crow for the very first time. So open level. If you like this class and you want more, subscribe to this channel. I release a new free class every single month, all different styles, varieties, lengths. And if you want even more, then you can go ahead and check out my app. It's only $9.99 a month for over 1,000 classes. I'm also releasing new classes there every week. I have a full series for upper body strength in my handstand series and a new arm balance series launching in May 2025 as well. So if you're looking for more upper body strength, the app is your spot. There's a free 7-day trial there. You can go ahead and try out the classes, see if you like them, and if you do, then welcome to the app fam. You can roll over into your subscription. So we will go ahead and get started on our back. Come into any comfortable position. And right away, come into a shape that allows you to check in rather than check out. So even if lying on your back makes you kind of doze off and check out, then maybe you sit upright. You know what's best for you. So right away, you're dropping into that inner wisdom of the body, honoring that with the position, the shape that you take, starting to deepen your breath in and out of the nose. Inhales and exhales start to even and smooth out. And still breathing in and out of the nose, turn on Ujjayi breath by adding a constriction in the back of the throat, like you're about to fog up a mirror. Notice how this turns up the sound of your breath. And this breathing style also traps more heat in the body, which is perfect for what we're working on today. Crow pose is a great posture for the 3rd chakra, solar plexus, which is connected to the fire element. You will feel that heat, that fire in the shoulders and the core. If it becomes too much, feel free to rest as needed or cool down by letting the air out the mouth. Take a big breath in where you are, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale, let something go that is holding you back from fully landing in the practice now. Fully landing in your body, your mind, your heart. Seal the lips, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Set an intention for your practice. This is your why. Why did you show up today? We'll work with the collective intention of building heat with movement, with breath. The fire element in yoga is known as the transformer. Notice it's not called the destroyer, but the transformer. So as we build heat, we'll focus on transformation. Maybe you see that physically if you break through with crow for the first time. Maybe you feel it mentally, trying something new. Maybe you feel it emotionally. The heart opens a bit more. Take a big breath in wherever you are. Reach your arms up and overhead. Open mouth, exhale. Hug your knees into your chest. Come to your back if you're not already there. Take a few rocks side to side. Start breathing in and out through the nose. Keep that constriction in the back of the throat. With your inhale, come back to stillness. Tabletop the legs, so separate the knees as wide as the hips. Stamp the feet forward. Smooth the low back onto the mat. So right away, you scoop the pelvis underneath you. You'll feel the low belly start to firm and fire up. Press your hands into your thighs. As you inhale, start pressing your thighs into your hands. And as you exhale, press your hands into your thighs. So you'll feel that firming in the center. Take another big breath in here. Low back is pressing down. Exhale, release from the push. Keep the legs in the same spot. Now press the hands skyward. Start drawing the knees towards the outer part of the arms or up towards the armpits. Keep peeling the low back onto the mat so you're in a supine crow position. This is crow. Press into the hands and feet. Take a big breath in here. Start hugging the knees in towards the elbows. Maybe you inch the knees up towards the armpits. Exhale, round into the spine. Just like cat, let the shoulders dome up and back. Take another big breath in. Exhale, release, hug the knees in. Grab underside the thighs, rock and roll up and down the spine a few times. Gain enough momentum to come into Navasana or boat pose towards the top of the mat. Settling onto your sit bones, lift the feet, reach the hands forward, take a big breath in, press the chest towards the knees. As you exhale, can you hug the knees closer to the chest? Stay right here, or maybe you inhale, work the legs towards straight. That's just an option. Exhale, stay where you are, just work the knees closer to the chest. Stay upright with the spine, take a big breath in. This is compression, hugging the thighs in towards the belly. Exhale, release to tabletop, cross the feet, roll over the knees, land on all fours. Take some intuitive movement here in tabletop. Maybe that's cat-cow, arching and hollowing the belly and spine. Maybe it's something different. Even if you're newer to the practice and you're not really sure what intuitive movement means, see if you can close your eyes and just let your body move on its own. Your breath is moving your body rather than your mind. Take another 2 full breaths here. We'll meet up in a standard tabletop on all fours. When you're ready, flip the hands so the fingers point towards your knees. Inhale, open up to cow, arch the spine. Exhale, cat, curl it in. This is compression, hugging front body to back body. Let the shoulders dome. Inhale, open up to cow. Exhale, cat, curl it in. So nice. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Flip the hands, back of the hands on the mat, palms towards the face. Bend the elbows a lot. Exhale, start crinkling up the fingers. So this might be enough for you right here. If you'd like more, use an inhale to work your arms towards straight. Stay here, or exhale, maybe you sink the hips back towards the heels. This can be a lot on the wrists. So just play with it. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the elbows, crinkle the hands. So nice. Release the hands. Come into a tabletop, fingers point out, wrists point in. Take a big breath in, puff the shoulders slightly behind you. Exhale, rock the shoulders to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Go ahead and move at your own pace for a few breaths, or adding little circles forward and back with the shoulders. Eventually we'll meet up in a standard tabletop position. Hands forward, tuck the toes, turn on the belly. Inhale, cow, open up, broaden the collarbone, lift the chin. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Notice this activation as you hug your front body to your back body, scooping the hips underneath you, squeeze the glutes. So nice. Inhale, tabletop, neutral spine. Exhale, hovering table, lift the knees just a touch above the mat. Pause for the breath in, keep pressing the ground away. You'll feel the shoulders dome up and back. Exhale, high plank, step your right foot back, then your left. Keep squeezing the glutes, hips and shoulders are in line rather than the hips lifting high. Stay for the breath in, keep scooping the hips underneath you rather than cow arching the spine. Exhale, hovering table, step your right foot in, then your left. Breathe in, check alignment, press the ground away, back is flat. Breathe out, high plank, step your left foot back, then your right. Keep squeezing glutes, take an inhale. Exhale, hovering table, step left in, then right. Big breath in. Exhale, cow, lower the knees, arch the spine. So nice. Breathe in to cat, curl. Breathe out, down dog, send the hips up and back. We'll check in with the alignment of Chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Make sure that the blocks are under the shoulders. So they're on the mat, under the shoulders on the highest setting. Shift the shoulders over wrists. As you exhale, lower to Chaturanga. Option to lower the knees for support. The blocks will actually catch your shoulders here. Common mistake a lot of people make is thinking, oh, if I go super low in my Chaturanga, I'm actually doing better. You actually want to have a 90-degree bend so that elbows and shoulders are in one line, or the shoulders are even above the elbows. This tells you when to stop. Stay in a straight, strong line with the rest of the body. When you're ready, inhale up, high cobra, thighs on the ground, squeeze the glutes, lift the chest. Exhale, child's pose, press back. With the breath, inhale, roll forward to cat, tuck toes. Exhale, down dog, pull it back. Once more like that, breath to movement. Inhale, high plank, shoulders over wrists, blocks are there. Exhale, lower halfway, hug inner elbows to the midline. Inhale, high cobra, thighs on the ground. Exhale, down dog, pull up and back. Move blocks off to the side. Take a couple breaths here in down dog, settle in. Notice how you feel, notice where you feel it. Have you noticed any transformation already? Just observe. With your inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, little steps up to the top of the mat. Try to hug the thighs towards the belly, keep the hips lifted. Ragdoll at the top, grab elbows, take a few sways. Release the arms, inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing, arms high, squeeze glutes at the top. Exhale, hands to heart, pull the intention in. Inhale, standing, arms high. Exhale, little back bend, support with hands on the low back or not. Inhale, center, and exhale, fold, ride the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step right foot back, then left. Straight, strong line, breathe in, shift shoulders. Breathe out, Chaturanga, lower halfway. Use the blocks or not. Inhale, upward facing or high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, pull back. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Now we flow with the breath. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg is high. Exhale, right knee to nose and hold for the breath in. Make space for your right foot to land. Exhale, right foot between hands. Lower your back knee down, hands come to blocks or not. Inhale, lift your chin away from your chest, sink your hips low. Exhale, half splits, walk your hands under your shoulders, fold over extended right leg, keep your hips square. With the breath, inhale, low lunge, pulse forward, lift your chin. Exhale, half splits, walk it back. This time, bring your hands onto blocks. In half splits, inhale, think halfway lift, flatten out your back, get long. Exhale, compress and lift, right heel from the mat, cat curl it in. With the breath, inhale, lower, lengthen spine. Exhale, cat, compress, lift. Press deeply into the hands, inhale, lower, lengthen. Exhale, cat, compress, lift, and hold this time. As you inhale, can you lift the heel just a little higher? Yes, exhale, three-pointed table. Kick the right leg behind you. Move the blocks off to the side. Inhale, left hand forward. Get long rather than reaching tall. Spine is long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Cat, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl. Shoulders puff up and back. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale to curl, turning on the belly. So nice. Plant left hand. Inhale, send right leg back. Exhale, release right foot down. Toes are tucked. Inhale, tiger curl. Left knee hugs to nose. High plank position. Exhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Pause here as you breathe in. Get even longer. Exhale, tiger curl. Left knee to nose. Hold this time as you breathe in. Make space for the foot. Breathe out, left foot between hands. Walk your hands forward, keep back knee lifted. Inhale, lift the chin away from your chest, sink low into the hips. Exhale, spring to the top, right knee to nose, curling into a ball, standing only on the left foot. Inhale, stork, standing. Right knee comes with you to chest, arms up and overhead. Exhale, standing crow. Press the hands forward. Hug the right knee up towards the outer right arm or towards the armpit. Take a big breath in, stand tall first. As you exhale, now press an imaginary ground away from you, like you're pressing through the palms, spreading the shoulders back behind you. You'll feel that rounding of the spine. This is the same position you'll be in crow. So nice. Inhale, stork, arms high, right knee high. Exhale, extended stork, kick the right leg long. Take an inhale, stand up tall rather than lean back. Exhale, warrior three, hands to the ground or mat or block rather for support. Take an inhale, you're super long. Exhale, right knee to nose, curl, compress. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, easy twist, right foot lands, right hand lands, left hand lifts. Keep the back knee lifted as you inhale, get expansive in the chest, hug inner left knee to midline. Exhale, tiny ball, back foot swivels flat, step your left foot behind your right, sink your hips to heels, press back. Inhale, side plank, expand, lift bottom hip a lot by bumping the weight to the right big toe, lift the left hand. Exhale, high plank, 2 palms, 2 feet to the mat with control, breathe in. Breathe out, hovering table, right knee steps forward, then left. Take an inhale. Exhale, high plank, right foot steps back, then left. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, pull back. Full breath in through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let go of whatever you need. Fully land. What has already transformed? Just notice. Grab for a block, place it on the lowest setting under your navel in down dog. Plant deeply into both hands. Inhale, lift your heels. Look at the block the whole time. Exhale, deep bend in the knees, bottom of the breath. Hop onto the block. The point is to try to hug the thighs in towards your belly while keeping the hips lifted as high as possible. Play with a few hops. If that feels super hard, walk the block back towards your feet. If that feels super easy, walk the block up towards your hands. Try to land as lightly as you can. Just play with it. Then move the block off to the side. We'll meet up in a forward fold, hands on the ground, palms towards the face, crinkle the fingers. Give the wrists some love. It's okay if the knees bend a lot. Release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart, recenter. Move with intention. Inhale, standing, arms high. Exhale, back bend, cactus or supported. Either way, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold, ride the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step left foot back, then right. Take an inhale, shoulders over wrists, straight, strong line. Exhale, chaturanga, hug elbows into center. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, pull it back, full inhale. Full exhale, second side, totally fresh, fully new. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg is high. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose, and hold for the breath in. Puff up the back body. Exhale, low lunge, left foot between hands, back knee lowers down. Hands come to blocks or not. Breathe in, lift your chin. Breathe out, half splits. Walk the hands under your shoulders, left leg extends. Inhale, low lunge, shift forward, lift your chin, pull the hips forward. Exhale, half splits, bring the hands to the blocks, medium setting. Stay in half splits. Inhale, halfway lift, broaden the collarbone, pull the tail behind you. Exhale, cat compress, lift, left heel from the mat. With the breath, inhale, lower, extend and lengthen. Exhale, compress and lift, you round. Last one, inhale, lower. Exhale, compress and lift. Hold for the inhale. Can you inch the heel higher? Exhale, three-pointed table. Move the blocks off to the side, left leg behind you. Inhale, right hand forward, you're long. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl. With the breath, soften the face. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl. Release, right hand down. Inhale, extend, left leg behind you. Exhale, release, left tuck toes down. Inhale, tiger curl, right knee hugs to nose, high plank position. Exhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Take a big inhale, get long. Exhale, tiger curl, hold, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, right foot between hands. Back knee is lifted, walk your hands forward. Inhale, lift the chin, sink low. Exhale, spring to the top, left knee towards nose. Bend a lot into the right knee. Take an inhale to rise, stork, left knee high, arms high. Exhale, standing crow, press the hands forward, hug the left knee towards the back side of the left arm. Now stay for the inhale, start pressing through the palms to dome up the back body, pull the tail forward. Stay for the exhale, can you inch the left knee higher up the left arm? Inhale, stork, arms high, left knee high. Exhale, extended stork, kick left leg long, take an inhale, you're tall. Exhale, warrior three, hands to ground or blocks. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose curl. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, easy twist, left foot lands, right hand stays lifted. Take an inhale, hug inner right knee to midline, strong through the legs as you open the heart. Exhale, tiny ball, left foot spins flat, step the right foot back to meet your left, sink the hips. Inhale, expand, side plank, lift as high as you can. Bump the weight to the left big toe this time. Exhale, high plank, 2 palms, 2 feet to the mat. Take an inhale, puff up the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, hovering table, left foot, then right. Breathe in, you stay. Breathe out, step back, left, then right. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, Chaturanga with control. Inhale, upward facing, let it feel good. Exhale, downward facing dog, pull it back. Full inhale, complete exhale. Grab for a block, place it on the lowest setting, anywhere between your hands and feet in down dog. You know where we're going this time, taking little hops onto the block. Same thing as before, try to focus on hugging the thighs towards the belly. Try to focus on keeping your hips lifted as high as possible. And try to focus on landing as softly as possible, pressing deeply into your hands so that you have a little bit more of a brake system with the feet, gripping into all 10 fingertips if the weight pulls forward. Meeting up in gorilla pose, top of the mat, slide your hands under your feet, palms face up, wiggle the toes, give your wrists some love. Spill the weight forward in your feet. Keep the bind, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, elbows bend out wide, press weight into your toes. Release hands from feet, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. How does it feel different? Inhale, standing, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart, close the eyes for a moment, recenter. Can you bring your intention back to the forefront of your practice, moving with your why? Eyes open or closed, inhale, arms high, little back bend at the top, squeeze the glutes, cactus the elbows. Exhale, forward fold, ride the breath. Setting up for crow pose, go ahead and grab onto one block, particularly if you're brand new to crow, place it in front of you. If you know where you're going, feel free to play on your own. Plant deeply into the hands, spread out 10 fingers nice and wide. You'll actually claw and grip into the mat with your hands. So you're coming from a forward fold. Knees are as wide as the hips. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, start making Chaturanga arms, walking the knees in towards the armpits or as high up the arms as possible. Super important, whether you're moving with or without the block, you look forward. Remember, you look where you land. So keep the gaze forward, forward, forward. If you're using the block, start resting your forehead onto the block. This gives you another point of contact for balance. As you do so, you'll notice the weight shift forward in your hands. You can stay here or inhale, lift one heel up towards your hip. Exhale, lower it down. Option to play with the other side. And if you're feeling good, you can hug both heels up towards your hip. You'll notice as you lift the heels, the weight spills forward in your hands. That's where you want to claw into the mat. If you're playing without the block, it's exactly the same. You're working the knees as high up the arms as possible. Make Chaturanga arms, making sure that the inner elbows hug in slightly rather than flaring out to the side. Keep the gaze farther forward than you think you need, so you have a super long neck. Now inhale, lift one heel. Exhale, maybe you stay or lift the other. You want to have that same doming and puffing of the back that you did with our standing crow, that you did with our supine crow. So that same motion that you have in cat where you're rounding, hugging, sucking everything in is what you will find in crow. Keep pulling the gaze forward. This will help to compensate for the lift of the hips up and over the shoulders. Once you've had enough, we'll meet up in a standing fold. Give your wrists some love, either gorilla or hands on the mat. Crinkle the fingers. So nice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing, arms high, little back bend at the top. Exhale, fold, ride the breath. Now inhale, halfway lift, plant the hands on the mat. You have the option to try crow once more or go straight to Chaturanga. If you have a pretty solid crow and you want to play with shooting back to Chaturanga, lift the heels as high as you can, lift the hips as high as you can so that you can shoot the feet back behind you. You already have the shelf of your arms, so you'll land with the elbows bent. We'll all meet up in down dog together. Take a full breath in through your nose. Full breath out through your mouth. Let all that go. So nice. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower your knees over 5. Hug the belly up and in for 4. Keep doming the shoulders. For 3, hug inner thighs to center. For 2, belly is alive. 1, knees plant down. Swing the feet around to one side. Extend the legs in front of you. Inhale, arms high, sit tall. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, fold. Flex the feet back towards your face. So nice. Inhale to rise. Exhale, scoot your hips up towards your heels. Make sure one block is close by before you lower. Inhale, reach your hands forward, heart forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Last bit of fire, last bit of core. Try to slow down where you want to speed up. Eventually you land flat on the mat. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, move your block on the lowest setting under your low back. Rock your shoulders underneath you. Lower your back onto the block. Stay here or send the legs long. Opening the front body after all of that folding and compression. Starting to slow down the breath, you have the option to let go of Ujjayi, simply breathing in and out through the nose instead. With your next inhale, start drawing your knees in towards your chest, the feet lift. Exhale, legs up the wall, straighten the legs, or supported shoulder stand. The hips are lifted higher with the block underneath the back. Take a big breath in, get long. Full breath out, release the feet, press into them. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, twist to the right, both knees bend, arms wide, gaze to the left, shoulders stay planted. So nice. Inhale, center with the knees. Exhale, twist to the left. Right shoulder is grounded, look over to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, happy baby. Open the knees, grab the outer edges of the feet or legs, stillness or movement, up to you. Let it feel good. Take another full inhale wherever you are, fill up. Exhale, release, hug your knees in, give yourself a loving squeeze, then inhale, lift your forehead up to your knees, hold your breath at the top, drink in an extra sip of air. Building heat with movement, with breath, seeking transformation. Another tiny sip of air in. Open mouth, exhale, Savasana, any pose that allows you to rest and receive. Gaze softens or eyes close completely. Letting go of controlled breath and allowing that transformation to just wash over you now, using the mind's eye to observe it. Notice where you have opened, notice where you have strengthened. And pausing in gratitude here, giving thanks to yourself for showing up to your practice today. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like or as long as you need. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next class, either here or on the app.